Welcome to Communication 101. My name is Brenda Johns, and I'm really happy to have you in the class. This is going to be a great semester. You're going to develop in ways that you didn't even know were possible with regards to communication and with regards to public speaking. I've created this little video to help you not only get to see my face and just kind of learn a little bit about me and the class, but also to help you just to navigate Canvas and to know how the class works and what a module is and just simple things like that. Now, I know that this is about a 12-minute video, and I know that you're thinking, I don't want to watch a 12-minute video. But would you please just go through the process, watch it, because you'll end up saving yourself a lot of time throughout the semester by just devoting 12 minutes right here up front. So let me go ahead and get started by showing you what the class looks like and giving you a sense of how it's going to work and what you need to do. As you enter the course, I want you to notice a few things. Your site, your homepage, should roughly look the same as what you're seeing on this screen. It might be a little bit different, but this is what you should be seeing in general, depending upon the class that you are in. Now, something to notice, this information right here is not a link, it's not active. It's just for pretty. So just be aware of that. It's just going to be what our home page header looks like. The other thing I'd like you to notice about this home page is there will be announcements at the top of the page. Most of the time when the announcement is new, you'll see a little gray button right here, or a dark kind of almost black button that will tell you that the announcement is new. I've already opened this, and so it doesn't show it as new. So to see the rest of this, depending upon the device that you're viewing this class in, whether it's a phone, an iPad, a computer, it's going to look a little bit different. But as you can tell, even on my computer, I cannot see the full announcement. So you just click on it and it will take you to the announcement, and then you can read the announcement. To return back to where we just were, you just click on Home, and that is where everything for the course is largely going to be confined. So when you come into the class and you're just getting started, which obviously you've made it this far because you're watching the video, but the very first thing I'm going to want you to do is go right here to the Start Here menu, which again, you probably have already done. Under that, you will notice these items: watch the video, read the syllabus quiz, and send your instructor an email. I would like you to complete these things before you start the actual coursework for week 1. I don't know if these will be locked down. These are supposed to be locked down, but we'll see if it actually works. But the process of going through this will help you get ready for the class. So when you finish this short video, please go ahead and go to the NIC syllabus and read it. You can do that in one of two ways. You can do that by clicking right here, or you can go over here and click NIC syllabus. This is an example class that I'm using right now, so it doesn't have a syllabus loaded. So I'm just going to go and show you what you should see. It should look something like this for your particular class, and it will have my information, my contact information. Please feel free to email me, to call me, and I'm happy to meet you by appointments. I do not have on-campus office hours because all my classes are largely online. But I'm happy to meet with you privately if you want to go over something. And even easier sometimes is just for you to give me a call and just we'll visit. I'm more than happy to help you in any way that I can. Likewise, we can also do FaceTime or something like that if you wanted to see each other and talk, or you wanted to show me something. So please know I am fully available for you. I really care about my students, and I want you to have an excellent experience. And part of that excellent experience is being in contact with your instructor. So I'm here for you. So please utilize me, utilize whatever information I can have that might help you. Also below that, you will notice your times and days will most likely be different here because each class is different. But notice right away there are 4 on-campus speaking dates. These on-campus speaking dates are mandatory face-to-face speeches. So you have to deliver all 4 speeches in order to pass the course. So please right now make the necessary arrangements to do so. As you go through the rest of the syllabus, you'll see information, and you'll see the book that we need to have for the classes right here, and just additional information that you need. please take your time and actually read this, you guys. I know that most likely many of you are going through multiple syllabi, but this information will really help you. So let me go back to the home page. Actually, I don't want to do that there. Let me go out of that. Let me go back to this home page. And you'll see again where we started. And here, let me go back to the Start Here menu. When you have finished reading the syllabus, please click here and take the syllabus quiz. It's just a short, I think it's 4 or 5 question quiz, and it will just make sure that you've actually read the syllabus and that you've caught the important highlights. And then when you're all finished with that, if you would send me an email. And it's really simple to send an email in our course, and I put a little example to help you, so in case you forget how to do this, but to send emails back and forth to me or to your classmates, all you need to do is follow this example and go to the inbox, which is right here, and you're going to click on inbox, and that inbox is going to take you to the option of the different names of people in your course, and you choose that person and you send them a message. So this is how we will do all of our communication throughout the semester, is through the inbox. Unless you're feeling like you need to reach me quite quickly, then of course feel free to call me, feel free to send me an email at my regular NIC campus email. But for anything course related, if you would just use this, it helps me to keep my things organized and my students' materials and different information organized. So it makes life easier for both of us. So let me go back to the home page. After you have finished those 4 things, there's kind of a nice little feature I just want to show you, and I believe I'm going to utilize this all semester. We'll see, since I'm just getting the hang of all this. But one of the things you can do is you can mark it as done. So when you finish it, for example, I've already marked that I watched the video. So when you read the syllabus, you can click on it, we hope. Actually, let's go in here. Go inside of the Read NIC syllabus, and right here, click Mark as Done. And then that way, when you come back out, I'm sorry, I have to go multiple steps. You may not have to do this many because yours will be a functioning class. And so it might just easily go right back to the last page. Mine is not a fully functioning class, it's a sample course. So you'll notice right here now that arrow is checked, and you can do that as you finish things throughout the semester, and it'll help you to know, I did get that done, and it'll keep you from going, oh no, I forgot to do that, because you will always see that it's checked. For example, when you submit the quiz, you won't need to check this button. Just submitting the quiz will cause it to check. But whenever it says mark as done, you need to make that decision to check it. And this is just simply for you. I will never see these checks, but it's just to help you so that you know what you've accomplished and what you still need to do. So all of this, I would recommend trying to get done very early in the week, probably Monday. And then that will take you to the week 1 starting coursework. And you'll notice these are called modules. This week 1, the Start Here, week 2, they're called modules. And you can access the modules one of 2 ways. You can access them here, or you can access them by going back to the home, which is what you were seeing when we started. And each of these are modules as well. Those are individual modules. So for now, let's go to week 1. And you will see what you need to accomplish this week. I, every week, will include a weekly suggested schedule. This schedule is not mandatory. You do not need to do this schedule. But if you want to help spread out your workload and to balance your time well in this course, I would suggest this. This is something that would be helpful to you. So for example, I have Monday of this week that you do those 4 items I just talked about in the Start Here button. Wednesday, you read assigned readings in the textbook and you watch lecture 1, read about class expectations, etc. So these are examples, and then in my schedule, you would be done with everything by Friday. You are required to have every assignment, every quiz, every activity completed by no later than Sunday of midnight of the week it's due. Now I can tell you in advance, you will not be able to do all of your work on Sunday. So you have to spread this out. The expectation for college classes is that for every credit the class is worth, you will have an hour of class time. But that is not considering homework time. So for example, this is a 3-credit course. What that means is that you are expected to have 3 hours of time spent in the course over the week. Now, the expectation for homework and additional work, such as reading textbooks and things like that, is simply multiplied times either 2 or 3. So if it's a 3-credit class, you times it times 2, you should be doing a minimum of 6 hours of homework a week. More likely for most of your classes, that 3-credit class, you multiply it times 3, and you should be doing 9 hours of homework for that class per week. So if that just kind of helps you to understand the breakdown of the course, it will make you a better student, and it will really help you to know the expectation of your instructors, that this really is kind of a contract between us, that I'll give you excellent education and training, but you also have to participate in the process, especially in an online class, because there's just so much happening. All right, so back to week 1. With week 1, you'll also complete the other tasks, and you'll see each one of these are just slightly different. They're pretty self-explanatory, and I put them in the correct order to help you the most, and so hopefully that'll get you started. I believe that's all you need to know to get you started in the course, and I hope that'll start you off right. Well, that about wraps it up. Just a couple of little things to make sure that you know. The first one is, be sure that you do send me that email within the next day or 2, because that email is going to mark that you are actually in the class in attendance. And attendance is a requirement these first 2 weeks, and so please be sure and do that. And then the other thing is, if you see any problems in the course, will you please let me know, especially technical problems, because I would like to get those fixed as soon as possible. We're going to have a great semester. I look forward to working with you, and I hope you learn a ton and that you have a really positive experience. Talk to you soon.